Merry Christmas, everyone. Um, I spent the day just relaxing and baking some goodies and spending time with a friend and some kids, and it was a really good day. Um, it's been a weird week leading up to Christmas. Uh, Last week, uh, one of my favorite singers, SHINee Jonghyun, uh, took his life, and it hit me really hard in a way that I did not expect. And yeah, I've just kind of been in a place of grieving for this last week, and just randomly a memory would come back, or I would hear his songs and listen to his voice, and or reading all the articles of everyone expressing their own grief, and just randomly just burst out crying. Um, and I've never grieved for anyone like that except for my grandmother, my granny. And that Jonghyun is a celebrity. It's really weird to feel his death so deeply. Um, and I think part of the reason is because I can understand sort of where he comes from, um, because I've had those thoughts before of it would be better just to leave this world. Um, so I get that feeling, and I've been in a place where I'm very depressed, and um, I feel like there's no one I can talk to, and no one understands what I really feel. I get that feeling, and so um, that might be a reason why his death hit me so hard. Because the only reason why I have never um, followed through on those thoughts, turn those thoughts into actions, is because of Jesus. And I know it's because of him that I am still here today. And so, knowing that Jong-un didn't find the hope that I have found, that he resorted to what he did, it's really hard. Um, so I've been thinking and praying a lot this week. I just, I don't know about what God wants me to do, um, how I should respond to this. And I just feel like might I would make a video and might continue making videos just to share the hope that I have found and keep a conversation going. Maybe somebody will see this video, somebody that needs help, that needs hope, or just somebody who has found hope but have been like me and gone back into depressing thoughts and just needs someone to relate to. So, since it is Christmas, the thing that has helped me a lot and what I've been thinking about is the hope that I have in Jesus. And that hope came at Christmas. And I just want to share, it's from Isaiah chapter 9, and I'll read verse 1 through 4 first. But there will be no gloom for her who was in anguish. In the former time he brought into contempt the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali. But in the latter time he has made glorious the way of the sea, the land beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the nations. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelt in a land of deep darkness, on them has light shone. You have multiplied the nation, you have increased its joy. They rejoice before you as with joy at the harvest, as they are glad when they divide the spoil. For the yoke of his burden and the staff for his shoulder, the rod of his oppressor you have broken on, as on the day of Midian. And then skipping down to verse 6, this is the hope that we find at Christmas. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and of peace there will be no end, on the throne of David and over his kingdom, to establish it and to uphold it with justice and with righteousness, from this time forth and forevermore. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will do this. So I hope that at this Christmas, if you are someone who's walking in darkness, that you will see the light of Jesus, and that you will find joy, and not just joy, but increased joy. And that you will know the Wonderful Counselor, the Everlasting Father, and the Prince of Peace. Merry Christmas.